I'm not hyped for it. I'm too busy. I'm too busy playing Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
You're addicted to that thing.
Dude, that game is fun. Also,
It is fun.
Apparently, like, was it like friend invites are coming to that game or something like that, or like,
Ooh, really?
like recommend a person and then you get like you both get a bonus or something. So you might see me shilling that out in a bit. And that's not for me like doing like a promo with them. I just really like Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
It's a
Oh
really
shit!
good
I'm running
game.
out of health. I'm running out
It
of
is
health.
it is a very good iOS game.
Fuck! That sucked.
Oh!
That is super dickish. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh!
Worst part is if I had landed on those kiwis, I actually would have made it back up. Oh my god, that thing breathes fire.
Record Keeper is super fun.
But like some of the events are just so fucking hard.
That's kind of the point. It's a mobile game. They have to keep you playing.
I have a really strong team and I can't figure out how the fuck to beat some of these new like events, like the highest levels.
I haven't gotten that far yet, so I do not know yet.
Like there's a gold saucer challenge going on right now, and like I can't even like touch the final stage because they ask you to fight like 4 bosses in a row. And you have to manage all your like skills to carry through. But even with like a bunch of extra skills, you'll still get rocked because everyone does so much damage. I need more items essentially, or like better armor and better weaponry. Yeah, Final Fantasy Record Keeper is the game. It's a mobile game. It is very much a mobile game.
Yeah, but it's a good. The business model's really fair for that game.
The what?
The business model.
Yeah, I haven't spent any money on it yet, and very few people have, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it's really easy to not spend any money in that game, and you can still play it for a long time. It's not limited by playtime. At least not much.
I'm really hoping for another star or something. I really need an extra life here. Or continue, preferably continue. Because I've been on continue 0 for quite a while.
You just keep floating.
Well, eventually this game's going to stop giving me 1-ups, so...
And at that point, we cry.
Because I assume if it follows standard Adventure Island and there's 8 worlds. And this is only the end of World 3. Or is it 4? No, this is World 4 now.
Yeah. Just energy, gamer face, but at the same time, it's so hard to run out of energy for that game.
Yeah, because they keep giving you chances to, like, extend your energy meter. Or stamina, as they call it in the game.
Yeah, so it's very, very hard to actually run out of that game.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is this thing? How do I hurt it?
Throwing stuff at it usually helps.
Easier said than done, dude. He's got a fucking lightsaber. I assume this is damaging him?
That is indeed a lightsaber.
Oh, he died in 3 hits. Okay. I'll take... And I got a 1-up. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, I guess that's halfway through the game.
Nice.
Round 5, the obligatory ice world. I
Yay.
hope those snowflakes don't hurt. Okay, good. I would have been really upset if I had to dodge snowflakes the entire time.
That'd be obnoxious.
Oh, I wonder if his energy meter goes down faster because he's in snow. I could see them actually doing that. Oh my god. Need a weapon, please. There we go.
Lovely how there's all these kiwis and just bananas floating in this freezing wasteland.
I mean, they're like cold bananas, cold kiwis, obviously.
They're hard to chew.
Eh. Oh, fuck. Why did I think that was a good idea? Alright, I think this is going to be the game over.
Uh-oh.
I already burned the extra, or any lives I have left. This is last life. And I'm pretty sure last continue as well.
Ooh.
By the looks of it, an extra life is every, like, 100,000 points now, so... And, whoa! Okay, never mind.
What happened?
Yeah, game over. I was about to say, like, the penguins all, like, rush up and stop at you, but this guy decided to get directly under me, then stop.
Ooh.
Yep, that's game over, and there's no continue. I already, or left. I used 2 continues already. And here's the plot. Time's at 2:30. It's a beautiful, beautiful plot.
Aww. Why is he wearing a hat?
That's his custom, like, Hudson Soft hat.
Mm.
I think it has, like, the Hudson Soft logo on it, too.
I love the look of his face. He's just like, I know what I must do.
Someone says stage 5 was final stage. That can't be right, is it? That's one way to find out. Gamfax! Well, there's a stage select cheat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was!
Wow.
Stage World 5 was the last world.
So we're in the last world? Damn, not bad.
Yeah, sure. The FAQ I found says stage 5 on the one where I died and got game over. He's like, here's the first level with any actual element of challenge to it.
Ooh.
That's a timeout for you.
Oh, wait. Just saw that. Dang it. Oh well.
Do we try again? Or do we jump to another game, or do we call it? I'm not tired, so I'm down for either one more game or one more try of this.
Chat. No, I guess Dan's not here, so it's drop ball time.
Based on the chat, there's a lot of new games.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's what I figured.
Stage select to the level you were on. Don't call it. I need you to be my background thing while I Terraria. God damn it, Paul. Mew, hello. Thanks for subbing for 21 months. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Also...
Nope.
Oh, I missed a bunch. Thanks, Paige. Pokeprof, 19 months. Cuddle Squid, 2 months. Viper Fang, 101, 22 months. Dan Genesis, 19 months. 17 Shinsen, 18 months. Luigi Lad, 24, 15 months. Time Flux, 22 months.
And then
You will give me an egg.
Ilarcool. Wait, what the hell? Ilarcool? 8 months?
Also, oh, sorry, what? I see Amateur Games, 2 months, and Super Karibo, 2 months. And, wow. Ilarcool, 8 months.
Yeah, that's what
Thank you all for subbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Also, Paige linked me to the thing from Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, like he was a smoker or something like that.
この10本の指の中で
10 fingers are not to move except for the one. You can only move one finger. Yeah, this guy is holding Taya hostage with a gun at a restaurant that she works at. And Yugi, like, comes in with a bottle of sake. And, the guy's a smoker, so it's like he can... Oh, fuck, what is it? He can shoot Yugi? So he picks the pointing finger. Alright, I'm just gonna straight up, like, link this in the chat, because I don't think I can show it on stream. But
No.
it's really fucking badass. And, like, if that doesn't make you want to watch Season 0 of Yu-Gi-Oh!, nothing will.
Also, everyone wants to do game, so...
Alright. Oh, right, he has to keep pouring sake, but he gets to pick one finger from the other hand. After the game starts, you can do whatever you like, even pull the trigger. And Yugi uses his thumb to, like, start a lighter. Except all the sake is totally pouring out over the glass. God, that whole scene was badass. I gotta watch that later. Alright, is that episode 1? No, this is like season... That's like episode 4, isn't it? I think that's a couple episodes in. Season 0 is the only season I've actually watched. Alright, I'm gonna go figure out a game to play, because I did not have a third game in mind. It may just be Sunset Riders for shits and giggles. I know I'm not gonna beat it. Because that game has limited continues, and it's fucking hard.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna go wander off and try to find a game. I'll be back.
Okay. In the meantime, chat. Questions? Also, yeah, it's true. A lot of guys are voiced by females in anime. It's a voice change thing. Like Goku in Japan was voiced by a female. Both the young version and the adult version. It was the same voice actress. You can force voice cracks?
Yeah.
I don't know. What secrets do I hide in my beard? Several things. You don't need to know about them. Why am I not John? Because he's John.
There can only be one person with the most common name for a boy. In North America, I guess.
Yeah. Is it the most common?
No, I think Muhammad is actually considered the most common name in the world, isn't it?
Probably. Do you watch Steven Universe's Gravity Falls at all? It's on my list. Especially because my Twitter has not shut up about it for the past, like, 3 days. Thanks, Reese.
She loves that show.
She does.
You know, to be fair, it seems like a good show. The few episodes I've seen I've liked. That game's too long to try to beat. No, it's not that game. Dude, I have no idea what to pick. I'm looking at my stats wall right now. Everything that I'm looking at that I kind of want to play is either a shmup or an RPG. I'm like, Tales of Fantasia, that sounds great, except I won't get anywhere in it.
Yeah. Let's see what I have. And
I could give everyone a seizure and play Mohawk and Headphone Jack.
What the hell is this?
Huh?
Nothing. I just look. Why do I own this?
What?
No, I was just looking through my SNES collection just trying to suggest them, but then all of a sudden I see We're Back, a Dinosaur Story.
Oh man.
And I'm confused. Zombies Ate My Neighbors? That's long too, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
I mean, I could keep the trend going of games that I pick that I know I can't beat and go with Super Star Wars.
Have fun with that.
I was also eyeing X-Men Mutant Apocalypse.
Oh, that'd be interesting. And that's right here.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's play that.
Yeah, might as well.
Actually easy to grab game. Cause this thing, I can't wait to move to hopefully a bigger place and get more bookshelves. Cause like everything is double stacked except for SNES, which is triple stacked.
Oof.
So I need more bookshelves. I've got my whole, like the majority of my game collection is on 3 bookshelves. My Wii U stuff grew out so much because it was combined with the Wii stuff that I had to move it out to like my movie shelf in the living room. That's where all my Xbox One and PS4 games are. And then like my amiibos and shit are all on their own bookshelf with board games. So play a game with viewer interaction at 2:30 in the morning. So you moving means the museum's gonna be huge, right? Alright, well I know that I can possibly beat Super Adventure Island because I got really far in it.
I mean, you're at the last stage.
Yeah.
Needless exposition, just subscribed.
Needless exposition! Thank you for subbing, here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Do I watch Rick and Morty? I'll watch it if it's on. I don't actively seek it out. Good show.
I've seen 1 episode of Rick and Morty in full, and that was the last episode of the first season. I liked it. It was good. I would definitely watch more of it, but I do not have cable, so I'd have to actually go out of my way to do that. Watch this be the one cart tonight that actually needs to be cleaned. Yeah, it's starting to look like it.
Oh, did you resub Pain Whale? I didn't see it.
Looking at my lists. I got nothing.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I don't know, maybe Twitch ate it?
Twitch might have ate it. Either way, Painwheel, thank you for resubbing. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
I will sub if the game is something with viewer interaction.
Oh, Rick
I
and
mean,
Morty
I'd rather you sub just because you want to, not because I'm playing a game that you want.
Wait, is Rick and Morty online? What? Really?
Is it?
Yeah, that's what someone's saying. I didn't know that.
Well, here's the bigger question. Is it on a site that I can watch in Canada?
Oh.
Because some channels with their websites like to block them in other countries. Like, say, for example, you know, thedailyshow.com or, like, colbertnation.com. I couldn't go to those sites as a Canadian unless I used a VPN.
It's just on adultswim.com, so I don't know.
You know what? Let's find out, because I don't think I can watch videos on adultswim.com.
Wait, fun. Then how long ago have you... how long has it been since your last John stream? Because John does sub nights.
What's up? What'd he say?
He says the last video game I saw you play with viewer interaction was Faster Than Light. And I was just like, that was like, what, 2 years ago?
That was 3 years ago, because I was in a different house.
Jeez, yeah, you're right.
3 streams ago, we did sub night.
Yeah.
Here, I have a spreadsheet to prove it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, subscriber game night. We played Mario Kart 8, Fibbage, and Drawful.
Yeah. Also, Nemamine. Yes, John has played Choice Chamber on stream before.
Oh yeah. Oh, but it's officially out now, so that's
Yeah.
why she's bringing it up. Was that 2 houses ago? It was 1 technically. I've been in this apartment for 2 years, so. Let's see if I can actually watch these. Go to R.
Apparently there's a bunch of sites that have them too. People in chat are listening a bunch, so you should be able to. Hopefully one of the sites works.
No, wait, no, hang on. Why do some of these have keys next to them say watch Adult Swim?
Oh, maybe I have to. Someone said you might have to have cable. I don't know. I don't know.
It looks like some of the episodes are available for me to watch.
Come on. You gotta come.
Yeah,
the
the pilot just loaded up on Adult Swim, so I can watch Adult Swim episodes, some of them at least.
Some people have been listening other sites to watch them on too.
What?
Some people have been giving other sites in the
watch
chat.
Cartoon Online. All right. Yeah,
And
like,
kisscartoon.me. Apparently, those both work too. Oh, Shockwave 527.
Just subbed. Thanks for subbing, Shockwave. Here's your egg.
You will give me an
Who's that?
egg.
Do you know him?
Shockwave was the guy who said he was gonna sub if I played a game with viewer interaction.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
That's
that
why I
post.
was laughing.
Oh, thanks for subbing. Thanks for subbing anyway.
Cyclops, real name Scott Summers. Height 6'3". Wow, he's actually very tall. Weight 195 pounds.
That's also very thin. Holy cow.
Yeah, for that much muscle mass, I don't believe that.
Yeah. It's like I'm 6'4" and I weigh 220.
He was gonna sub anyways. Alright,
We gave you your egg, Shockwave.
yeah, just in case I didn't press it.
You will give me an egg.
I was laughing pretty hard, so I might not have actually pressed it. Wolverine, real name Logan. Alright, we don't need to see everyone's profile. Let's try this and lose like immediately. This game is
Wolverine
actually
weighs
pretty difficult.
Wolverine weighs as much as Cyclops. It's at 195.
Well, maybe they're not counting for the giant metal skeleton he has.
I guess so.
Alright, Xavier, you're great, but I'm skipping all that plot because it takes forever.
Ewan Bean, 21 months.
Yoon Bean, thank you for subbing for 21 months. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Alright, so here are 5 characters. Each character is actually a different stage, at least at the beginning. I think later on in the game, everyone goes through the same stages. I believe Wolverine's is also the easiest, so let's start with that. It's been a while since I played this game. Like, I wouldn't say in full, but it's been a while since I ever actually got anywhere in this game.
Yeah. Wasn't this a challenge at MagFest?
Yeah, that was beat.
Magneto.
No, was it? Well, that was another challenge.
Oh, right.
There was another challenge another year that was defeat Juggernaut and someone else as Psylocke. I think it was Omega Red. So like, you can put in combos. So like, I've got Berserker Barrage. Essentially, that's what this is supposed to be. And there's also Drill Claw. So most of the Capcom fighting moves came from like these games because Capcom made these as well. Only problem is like there's certain other moves you can do but I can't remember them. Like I can't remember how to get up there and kill that guy. There's gonna be a pickup in a second that I can't get and I don't remember how. I think I need to use another move that I don't remember. These guys so I can actually do shit. Oh, maybe I can just get it with that uppercut. No. Does anyone remember how in the world to get that? I'll miss you, Floating X. I remember as a kid not being able to figure that out either, so... Where's Colossus when you need him?
Indeed. Double jump, apparently. What?
Double jump?
What? Oh, maybe
What's the input for double jump?
And I'm
Or are they saying maybe there's a double jump?
That might have been a maybe do a double jump.
Yeah, because there definitely ain't one, unless there's an input for it. The music's so Mega Man X-ish. And as soon as I look in the chat, that's the first thing I see as well.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Man, X-Men.
Hey John, how do I submit a game for Sub's Choice? I've got to send out another one of those, because it's been a while since we've had that updated. I'll send out a spreadsheet that, or not a spreadsheet rather, something that you can submit to, but I forget how to do it. I forget what the link is right off the top of my head, so I'm going to have to send out a mass email to everyone again. Or to subs, rather. Man, my brain is half shot.
Capcom did make the Mega Man X games. They still own the right to Mega Man.
What happened when I jumped on this thing? What the hell? Oh, that's what happened!
Oh boy.
Wait, there was a collectible over there, though. How the fuck do I get that? And not die? What? How the fuck do you do that? I'm not gonna leap of faith it, because then I'll die. Alright. I think if I can destroy the Sentinel, I think that's the end of Wolverine's stage. Shit. Oh my god.
Sentinel Force.
Logan really hates those Sentinels.
Indeed.
Can't blame him, I guess.
Yeah, no.
All the genocide they commit.
Yeah, no. If there was a machine that sole purpose was to kill your kind, you'd probably not like it either.
I did it.
Yay! Why doesn't Wolverine have regenerating health?
Because that would be way too easy.
Yeah.
Next easiest, I think, is Beast. Shame he's the least interesting of the 5. In my opinion, anyways.
He's the one you had to do the challenge with, too, if I remember correctly.
That was the Magneto one.
Yeah.
The other one was Psylocke.
Yeah.
Do you have any other moves? Oh, you've got that sweet guitar solo kick. I forgot about that. And the whole walking on ceiling thing.
Yeah.
It's also kind of cool.
Do you have any 5-star gear and record keeper?
Yes, I have a couple things. What do I have exactly? Oh, right, I was gonna fight a boss. Dun dun dun, doing a stupid. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, actually. I know the Zansetskin was my starting weapon, so that should tell you something. Because the game lets you do a free relic draw, and I was having this conversation with Otto at Con Bravo because he plays it as well. I was given the Zansetskin as my free draw, so I'm like, oh, the game just must really want you to give you like an easy item to start with, like a powerful weapon. And he was like, no, I got like a 2-star or 3-star item. It's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Rarity. I've got a couple weapons I upgraded to that. Like I got the Mage Master Plus Plus. I've got the Shark, the Zansetskin, gold gloves. I have Yuna's weapon. I'm totally like also punching this boss while doing this. Oh, that was a grenade.
Grenades usually hurt.
This boss fight is very silly.
It looks silly.
Oh, fuck. Fuck off. Back up there. There we go.
You're just hanging around.
Mm-hmm. Now, I keep going that way, or is there a secret up here? I forget. Yes, there is. Perfect.
Mm.
I do not remember what those chips do. That's the only thing I could never remember from this game. I don't know if you needed them for something. If you pressed, like, a certain button on a certain screen, they did something.
This is another... I know I have this game, but I've never played it to... I've never gone really far in it, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, this game is really fucking difficult, especially, like, after you get past everyone's primary stage. It just gets dumb by the end of it. But so was the other Marvel game that Capcom did, War of the Gems. That one was also exceptionally difficult.
Oh yeah, I remember that game.
But that one at least had, like, power-ups. That's what I figured the X icons were, but I'm not sure. I almost wouldn't be shocked if they were continues.
I love Beast Punch when he's jumping. Just the buh buh buh. Looks like just kind of jabbing in the air.
Alright, time to apparently just straight up fight another Sentinel. One that is much tinier, might I add.
The other beast's pretty damn big.
Wolverine had it much harder. Oh, never mind. I have to fight multiple Sentinels. He just had to fight the head of one. Oh, this guy's kicking my ass. Oh, come on. I gotta win. Do it for the children. Aw. Sorry, Beast.
He let the children down.
So here's the thing. Every character has separate lives, so now I've got only one more attempt with Beast, and if I lose on that one, it's game over. So let's try someone else. Let's try Gambit, because I like Gambit as a character.
Most people do. Apparently getting 3 of those X icons and the stage gives you an extra man, so...
Oh, okay.
So it's a continue, essentially. Or, what, character 1-up, I guess? I don't know.
Alright, so we've got 3 cards, we've got 1 card. What other moves? You have like a flash kick. Yeah, there it is.
Will John's Gambit succeed?
Oh my god, who said that?
I did.
Oh. I thought that you were reading someone saying that in the chat. I didn't think it was actually just you saying that.
Some people making Gambit jokes, but that one I did. That one I made by myself.
Thank you very much. God.
I can make
Giving other people credit for my terrible puns. How could
We
you?
almost share in your misery.
Isn't it my misery, technically?
That's what I said. Your
Oh,
misery.
yeah, you're right. Sorry. I am clearly completely here.
I might not be either. I might have said it wrong. Because it is nearly 4 a.m. here.
Dude, I'm surprised you were like, I'll hop on the call.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a Friday night.
Yeah, sure enough.
Shut up, Otto.
What did Otto say?
This is why I kept rolling 8s.
Yeah.
Referring to a D&D session where I could not hit anything. Night Ratchet.
Oop, there's the second one. Can I? Alright. There we go. I've got 2 of those X's. Maybe I'll actually get that one up.
I think this is gonna be the last game, Dark Link.
Oh, this is definitely the last game. Because I will be... Yeah, after this game, when it's done, it's done. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue, if there even is continues in this game. I don't think there are. And then I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow I got to look at some more places to live, potentially. And do, hopefully, some Yoshi's Island recording. No promises there. Oh, shit. Really? That's how I have to get the third one? I don't think I can actually do that. Ah, fuck. That's... Yeah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen too. God damn it. I shouldn't have done it.
Uh-oh.
I died going for a life.
That sucks.
Psylocke!
Alright. I knew it was Pathfinder Auto, it's just that most people know what D&D is, and that not as many people know what Pathfinder is.
Balor is the freaking second boss in Dawn of Sorrow. He's much easier in Dawn of Sorrow than he is in Aria. Okay. Yeah, there's actually, like, in Dawn of Sorrow, there's a bunch of, like, returning bosses.
Yeah.
And a couple new ones. I think Gorgeth or something like that, or Gorgoth or Geloth is like a favorite character of a favorite boss of a lot of people, just because he's so, as some people lovingly put it, adorable, which is definitely not the correct word for it, but he's an interesting boss fight to say the least. Definitely one of the more memorable ones. If you've played Harmony of Despair, the multiplayer one, he is the first stage's boss.
And it's been forever since I played Dawn or Aria of Sorrows.
Which ones have you played, if any?
I've completed I completed Dawn of Sorrows, I beat Aria of Sorrows, and I beat Circle of the Moon.
I mean, Ecclesia is great, and I like Portrait of Ruin, but it depends on who you talk to. That one's hit or miss with some people. Oh shit! Come on. Stop falling down in one hit. There we go. I could use some health right now. Oh, that's convenient.
Oh, asking to show a sieve?
It was well, not quite a full heal, but it was a large heal.
Yeah. Still useful.
And is this her boss or her mini boss? This looks like a mini boss.
Sounds about right, Otto. That sounds just about right. Because that's the first thing I thought of when I saw that thing.
What did he say?
He said when he googled Gurgurth plushie, the first result was a Kizu, which is a Monster Hunter monster that looks like it.
Ah, shit.
Like it literally just looks exactly like it.
I'm guessing Psylocke has no invincibility frames on her moves. Shit. Alright, well, the only character that I still have lives left with is Cyclops. What's a Castlevania game you'd recommend to someone who's never played a Castlevania game before? It depends on what you want. Do you want a traditional Castlevania, or do you want the Metroidvania, Igavania ones? There is a difference.
Quite a big difference.
If you're looking to get into the traditional Castlevania series, the best one, hands down, is Rondo of Blood. But it's also the biggest pain in the ass to play, because I think the only virtual console it's on is the Japanese one, because it was a TurboGrafx CD game. And also it was on the PSP. It got ported to the PSP and updated on the PSP, like a HD remake. So if you have access to that one, or if you have a Vita, God bless you, I recommend that one as well. If you don't, Probably Castlevania 4?
Yeah, probably. Super Castlevania.
Oh, I can...
Wait, really?
What's up?
Darkling says regular Wii VC has it in Japanese.
Oh, shit, it actually did come over.
That's what he says, huh? That's
I wasn't sure. I thought that was only the Japanese version.
That's what I thought.
Well, then do that, because that Rondo is a really good Castlevania game.
I know it's really cool. Also, you should check out.
Oh yeah, go for it.
You should also check out the speedruns of it, because watching the speedruns of that game is cool.
They kept running into my fist.
I see that.
Oh shit, how do I do the low ground one? I want to do that one. How did I... Is that a half circle motion? It is a half circle motion. Weird. Alright.
Oh, the laser?
I think... I didn't do a half circle just then, but it sure did let me... Is that Dragon Punch? What the fuck input is it for the ground one? Half circles seem to do it consistently, at least. Oh, they've got guns now. Shit.
FDY. Crouch. What? Forward down.
Forward down? Just hold forward down?
I don't know.
Whoa! Jesus. That's like most of my health. Alright, fuck it. If we're going out, with Gambit. I like how Wolverine was the easiest stage. You think it'd be the hardest?
I'm guessing they made it that way because that's the one everyone wanted, because everyone loves Wolverine.
Maybe. That would make sense.
Also, Cobalt Jedi? Yeah, Cobalt Jedi 117 for 5 months.
Cobalt Jedi, thanks for subbing for 5 months. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Oh, yeah, Paige, that is the thing. Yeah, thanks for linking that to me, because that way I don't have to dig through all my links to try to find it. So I'll send out another notification to subs and be like, hey, if you want to get your game suggestion on sub, like, as a mystery sub option, go through this. But I'm going to ease off on some things in Cookie when we come back to Cookie. Because Mystery Night, or Mystery Game, like the next proper, like, 6-8 hour stream, is not going to be Cookie. It's going to be just Mystery Games, because, like I said before, I've got like 90 Mystery Games I've got to start going through.
Yeah.
There's like a pile on my floor. And I'm just like, all right, I've lost so much floor space because of this. I need to fix this.
Yeah.
Because most of them are PS1. Let me see here. Yeah, like the biggest chunk is PS1, hands down.
Really? Wow.
There's 7 N64 games, 3 Genesis games, 8 NES games, 3 Game Boy games, like 6 or 7 Game Boy Advance games, or 4 Game Boy games, sorry. A pile of original Xbox games, 5 or 6 PS2 games, 2 GameCube games, 1 DS game. Yeah, that's about it, roughly. But, like, there's, I want to say, 30 to 40 PS1 games.
Jesus, wow.
And there's a lot of, because here's the thing, out of all the systems, like PS1 was one I never really focused on because I didn't really play that much growing up. I'd only played at my cousin's place, so growing up I played maybe 5 or 6 PS1 games. 2 of them were like Duke Nukem games. So, but then like Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid, Mortal Kombat 4, Duke Nukem Time to Kill. I guess I played a bit of Gran Turismo, technically. And then like when my friend who would come over and we'd play PS1 games, we would play like VR missions. We would play SmackDown and SmackDown 2 Know Your Role. Those were great. Was the second one Know Your Role? That might have been a PS1 game. Or sorry, that might have been a PS2 game rather. Either way, the SmackDown games were like crazy fun.
They were. Question, did you ever actually beat Crash Bandicoot?
No. So I was playing the original Crash Bandicoot for fun because I'd never played it before. And, man, that game is hard. The first one is very difficult.
Yeah.
I was kind of stunned by how hard that game was for a game that beloved.
It's more the
Wow,
franchise, like
straight up can't reach that. Fuck.
it's more more the franchise. The first one, everyone agrees, is by far the worst, and it's just them trying to figure things out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone agrees the first one is not that good. It's the difficulty setting and that thing is weird. Also, Night Kasumi, see you on the podcast tomorrow.
Hey, Shauna. Podcast?
Yeah, I started a podcast.
Nice. What's it about?
Video games.
What?
What do you think?
You don't play video games.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I have a Twitch channel either. Hint,
What?
hint, wink, wink.
What's Twitch?
Well, it's this neat service where a bunch of people act like jackasses and people laugh at them.
Oh, Periscope.
Yeah, that too.
Well, guess I'll trip everyone. This seems to be working a lot more than I thought it would.
Luckily, enemies can't jump.
More like they can't duck.
The podcast name is the D-Pad.
Nice.
The discussion pad. I just like how every enemy has a helmet with like horns on it.
I am standing on the world's tiniest boat right now. Oh yeah, there's passwords to this game. I forgot about that. But you have to get so far in the game to even be able to use them. Oh man, I remember as a kid, I had no idea how to beat this guy because I didn't know about the inputs for the moves because I didn't have a manual for the game. Because, you know, renting video games.
Yay.
Careful, I had to make sure I don't take more damage. Fire so I can make sure I can attack you. There we go. I'm gonna trip ya! I'm gonna trip ya! I'm gonna trip ya!
Ooh, ooh. Watch the stick! Stick you! Stick!
Oh, all I had to do was kill the pilot! Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah!
Wait, why is it still flying? I'm nowhere near the controls.
Autopilot?
Alright, well, I beat 2 missions, but I've got, like, no lives left. Which one? I got my ass kicked in all of these.
I mean, you got to the final boss with beasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do 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 do. Just casually walking 'cause I'm the beast. Punch people from the ceiling.
Magnetic feet.
Seems so one-sided right now. Do 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 do.
No one looks up.
Oh, they know I'm there. They tried punching, they just can't reach. Guitar solo.
Brother, if you'd feel like that, wouldn't you if you had hands like that, wouldn't you want to do a guitar solo?
It's true.
I can tell I'm tired. My words are starting to slur worse than usual.
Like you're like worse than usual.
I know I do that. It's just suffering succotash.
Speech impediment.
Yeah, slightly. More like speech habit, I guess. I don't know. I speak before my mind finishes making up the words.
There we go. This is not going to do me any good if I can't get the others. And I think I already missed one. There was health around here somewhere. Where was that? Oop. Don't fall in the muck. I think it damages you. Oh no. Could really use some health right now. There it is.
Yep. Lovely.
What? Why did that hurt me?
Uh-oh.
I mean, it wasn't much damage, mind you, but it was very silly that it damaged me in the first place.
Let's see. Oh.
It hit my armpit! Ooh, what's all this I didn't look at?
Oh. Pretty.
Oh, there it is, there it is! I can get the third card. As long as I can actually get over there.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, that's actually... How the fuck?
That seems to be the case. It's like
Got
two
it.
easy. There's like several easy ones, and then there's one where you're just like, what the fuck?
Wee.
Wee.
Alright. Sentinel Rush again.
Yeah, boy.
Here we go. I had somewhat of a method. What was it? I think it was just I think it was just crossovers.
Basically. I mean, it wasn't that effective. You only beat one of them.
No, I beat like 3 of them, remember?
Oh,
Or no, the third one's what killed me.
Yeah.
I don't remember how many of these guys you're actually supposed to kill. Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what? Why did he not blow up? Why did he fly up and then reappear? That was weird. That was really weird. But I'll take it. Yeah, sure enough, the 3X cards were 1-up. Which is useless now, because they didn't transfer to Psylocke or Cyclops, so... I got my ass kicked to Psylocke. But I also got my ass kicked to Cyclops. Let's go Psylocke.
Maybe just needed a warm-up round.
Well... Like, I thought some of her moves had invincibility frames. But apparently not her, like, flash kick. Whoa! Speaking of flash kick, what move was that? Oh, that's her Dragon Punch, alright.
Works out, I guess?
I guess I know how I get that first X card. Or not. That's still not how you get that. How the fuck do you get that X card? Oh, did Reese confirm she's streaming tomorrow?
Yeah, she's doing Momojo's mask.
Nice.
So I'm guessing top.
How the fuck do I grab that? Like, I cannot, for the life of me, figure out what move would get me up there. Unless I can, like, Dragon Punch in midair.
Maybe you could bounce off of an enemy's head?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. It seems like the kind of game that would do something like that. Try the Dragon Punch in midair. Already did. Did not work. Unless I just had terrible luck inputting it, but... Ooh. Oh, like your sweep actually hits both sides. Nice. You know what? I might as well just keep doing this and not look at what I'm doing. Oh shit! They've got grenades. They thought of it.
No, those bastards. They thought of everything. Well, at least everything that
My
matters.
poor ducking strategy. Fuck! I gotta try to not get hurt. There's health just around the corner here. Just gotta make sure this dude doesn't shoot me. I am an idiot. That's game over, isn't it? Yep.
Ah.
That's a pretty lackluster way to get a game over. Oof.
Wah, wah, wah.
Especially after doing 3 of the missions. Boom, right back at start. No continue. The password, you don't get a password, I think, until you beat all 5 stages, if memory serves me. Password error. I figured he was only going to shoot 1 bullet. I did not expect the second one. Whoa, wait, training mode is literally... What?
Hmm?
So training mode, I thought was like you practicing moves or stuff like that. It's the stages again.
But you've got 1 extra life.
No, training mode is easy mode. Now I remember training mode is actually a difficulty, not actual training. So the game is actually easier.
Yeah, but it looked like you also had extra lives because you started with 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, I had 1 extra life.
And then I'm guessing everybody needs to do less damage.
Seemingly, yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, you were correct!
Hmm? Oh, you have to jump on their head?
I have to do a drop kick and then she'll backflip off their head.
Yay!
And now to fall into a pit using this exact same move. Okay.
My guess is that's probably also how you get the Wolverine one too. You have to do some move on an enemy.
Yeah, must be the case.
Because I remember there's a bunch of enemies right underneath there.
Psylocke sure just took a lot of shots to the crotch. I don't know why I'm even continuing to play this. There's no point. Alright. Yeah, let's call it for the night. I was gonna say, let's do Q&A, but then I realized we spent like 20 plus minutes at the beginning of the stream doing Q&A. Catching up on everything.
Basically, I don't know. Then should we do a quick con story before we leave?
Do we have one?
The kid?
Which one?
The one I can't remember the lowly
the
name.
kid. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The one that literally all the staff members knew and had given him a nickname.
The funny thing is, when you said the kid at first, that was not the kid I was thinking of at Con Bravo.
Oh, which one?
I was thinking of the one who showed up during Throne Controllers and said, "Hey John, do you remember me from last year?"
Oh, him.
Yeah. So I've told this story before, probably a couple times. At Throne Controllers at Con Bravo last year, during one of the challenges, a kid came up to like face the player, and I asked him what his name was, and he said like whatever his name was, and I'm only here for Chugga Conroy.
Oh, him.
Yeah, he said that to my face, and the kid was probably like 11, 10.
Yeah, he's fairly young.
Yeah. So I was like, I just played off. I'm like, thank you for saying to my face that you're only here for Chugga Conroy. So I was just like, whatever, played off as a joke. This year at Con Bravo, a player comes up and he says, "Hey John, remember me?" Like, wait, are you the kid who said that? And he's like, he nods. He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, oh my god. He actually came up as a proper contestant that time. So I thought it was really funny. He also like got knocked out immediately.
A lot of people did.
Sometimes I wish I had the game built so that if I don't like a contestant, I could make every panel option a brutal question, like a secret key. Shit, I should do that now. Fuck, why have I not thought of that sooner?
Also, I guess another part of the con story is Throne Controllers with the 6-way tie.
Oh my god, yeah. So, you know how usually Throne Controllers contestants, like, they'll get to like 1 or 2 points and that's it. We had 6 contestants get, was it 1 point or 2 points?
1.
It was 1 point. So we had 6 contestants get 1 point and then get eliminated. So for most of the panel, that was the high score. So we just had like a pile of people just sitting on the side being like, all right, you're currently the high score, and whoever gets high score is going to be the winner. So we're like, we're just going to do a tiebreaker to decide who wins out of this giant pile. It was getting to a point where I thought we were going to have to do an 8-player smash to decide who was going to be the winner of Throne Controllers. And then, like, right near the end, we had one contestant who got 2 questions where they knew the series, but they didn't know what game it was. And, like, they were like, and I had to, like, pick a number between, like, bleh and bleh. And they, like, guessed both times, but it also took them, like, standing there for, like, a minute straight trying to think about it?
Something like that.
Like, they knew the series immediately, but they were like, I can't figure out which game it is.
And
But,
then
like,
the original,
he ended up with, like,
yeah.
a score of, like, 4, didn't he?
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4, so it was legit. And then, of course, the kid.
Oh, okay. So, oh my god. So I was on 4 panels at Con Bravo. I was on one with Skitch, the one that Skitch ran. I don't even remember what it was called. Was it Browser Cache?
Yeah, Browser Cache.
Yeah. So it was basically like a QI show, but about like internet history and memes and stuff like that. It was actually really cool. But at that panel, there was this kid who was sitting in the front row. He was what? Would you say he was 8?
I'm guessing 7 or 6, actually.
Okay, so younger than that, like 7 or 6.
I'd say so.
And anytime something came up, he would just shout out stuff to us, like just out of like non sequiturs, like they wouldn't even be related to what we were talking about in the panel, or they would just be like something he thought would attach to it. And Skitch had to play it off multiple times, just being like, whatever, like it's like that's funny, or like, and just kept going back to the panel. But he would just scream every time. And like a bunch of our friends were sitting next to him, and they looked super uncomfortable the whole time. As we kept watching him during the panel, he eventually just started like jumping around a bunch, and then lying on the floor to watch the panel. I'm trying to think of what else he did that specific panel, but like he started like people were getting upset with him. What did Villain say he did? Was that at Throne Controllers he did something?
That was at Throne Controllers.
So what was it at Throne Controllers he did?
Well, there was a couple of things. First off, after the panel ended, she came up to her and Reese to specifically ask why he wasn't picked.
Oh wait, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, no, he specifically.
What?
I heard him go up there and say, why wasn't I picked? And then after that, he tried. This is when we were trying to clear out the room so we could get everything ready. So he tried to go onto the stage and talk to you guys, but Villain and Reese kind of shoot him away. He turned around, tried to go around the thing of chairs, because this is a convention, so you've got basically two sides with full of chairs, and then there's a pathway in the middle, and there's kind of a pathway on the sides. He tried to go around through the chairs and go up the sideways to you guys, and then go and shoot him away again. And as he was leaving, he turns around and screams at her, "I hate you!" and then runs away.
I never saw that, but I heard that, which I thought was funny. So was that it for thrown controllers?
That was the major points. I mean, he was loud during it, but you couldn't really hear him with everything else.
What was the third panel we did? Because there was the Let's Play panel, which he was at again. But what was the third panel I was on? I don't remember. Oh, John's panel.
Yeah,
right,
he wasn't there.
I was sick during that panel, so I don't remember much of that panel.
Yeah.
Man, he wasn't there for that. But the fourth panel, which was on Sunday, was a Let's Play panel that a bunch of us got thrown on that Con Bravo put up. So it was me, Emil, Reese, Tim, and was his name? I can never remember that dude's name. He's super nice, but I can't remember his damn name. He was a Let's Player from Channel Awesome.
Yeah. He also does music video reviews.
Yeah, but this kid once again was front row, and we had no plan for this panel because we thought like the other people were organizing it, so we all came in like we have no idea what we're doing here, so let's just do a Q&A. And there was a mic set up front, and as soon as we said Q&A, this kid bolts it for the mic. But he doesn't go to the mic; he just stands in front of it and just starts hopping around. And of course he's hyperactive Chugga Conroy fan number like 5 million. So he's like, oh god, what the fuck were his questions, dude? They were just like, Emil, what's your next game gonna be? Can I record with you, please? Can you tell me what it is specifically? I won't tell anyone, or something like that. I remember him asking what Emil's next game was, for sure.
I remember, because he got in line twice, I remember.
Yeah, because he asked a bunch of questions, and then people were like, oh, it's a Q&A, so everyone got in line. Then he got back in the line, like, halfway through it. I think his sister was also there. I think that was his sister. She seemed about the same age and the same amount of hyperactive.
In the line, or in the thing?
In the line at the panel.
No, that was not. That was another kid, like, maybe a year younger than him. It was really fucking funny, too, because at one point, the kid was being, as you can imagine, rambunctious in the line. And at one point, we saw this, because we were just kind of sitting there. At one point, he looks around with this horrified look on his face, like, am I like this? Like, literally, you just see his hole in his eyes as this little kid is just causing a scene. And, like, mind you, the other kid in line is younger than him, like, maybe a year at most. But it was so funny, just having this kid with this horrified look, like, at wondering, like, please, I'm not all like this.
That is incredible.
No, but I don't think the kid, I think he did have some siblings there, because I do remember, because essentially the kid's only parent, that was his mother, who essentially just let him do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, which, we saw him once with whatever parent was there with him, or, like, guardian, and he was in, like, cosplay, and he was, like, solemn. Like, he was a completely different child. He was, like, it looked like he'd been pumped with Ritalin.
Yeah.
Basically. There's no other way to describe it. And he just didn't do anything. It was just really weird.
Yeah, the thing is, apparently this kid had been doing it throughout the entire con, though, because the entire staff knew about him and actually gave him a nickname.
What was the nickname? I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but it was like some reference to, I don't remember what it was, but it was just some reference to like a being of destruction or something. Like it was like, yeah, that fits.
Yeah, because apparently like we had dealt with him a bunch the whole time, but apparently like most of the other panelists and like con staff had to deal with him as well. He was bugging a lot of people. Oh, it was the signing thing that you said he freaked out and yelled, "I hate you" at Villain. Well, that was it, right?
I think it was either the signing thing or it was right after the throwing controls, and he was trying to talk to you guys while we were breaking down.
It might have been both, because I remember he got cut off in the line and didn't get anything signed.
Yeah. Also, yes, Reese, we are talking about the kid.
I came in because I heard we were talking about that damn kid. Oh, she could probably tell a couple of stories about him, too.
Yeah. Because you were busy with the panel. She had to deal with him.
Dude, the fucking panel. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
So, I have this running joke to myself mainly, but I say it a bunch of panels too, with Throne controllers is that every Throne controller has to have specifically one thing go wrong with it. And this time, it was one of my computers breaking. Theoretically, I'm not 100% certain if that was the problem, but that's what Con Bravo seemed to be convinced of. So, I run Throne controllers on my current laptop, my recording laptop, but I run the capture cards for all the games on this old Dell Windows XP laptop. It's a laptop I had in university. And it's a fucking tank. It's taken so much abuse throughout the years. It's going on a decade old. It's pretty close to it at this point. And it's probably like 7 or 8 years actually, but it's worked for every other panel we've had. But we get here and we hook everything up and we switch to the first game. So it was like Gradius 5. So like we switched to Gradius 5 during the panel. And the screen is bigger, is zoomed in for some reason, so like you can't see everything on screen. And so for a game like Gradius 5, that's useless. So we're like, all right, well, let's try resizing it. So I unfull screen it, full screen it again, and the color goes away. Like, all the hue and saturation out of the footage is gone. It's just like 10% visibility. And all you can see are like the dark blues, and they're basically blacks.
Yeah, kind of. You can kind of see the shapes, but nothing. You can't. Oh, everyone said you can see the lines, but that's about it.
Yeah. So we tried restarting the laptop. No good. Didn't do anything. So we spend how much time during the panel trying to fix it live? Like 15 minutes?
15? Yeah, I'd say
so.
something
The tech
like
guys are running up trying like, I don't know why this isn't working. They're like trying different connectors. At one point they say the VGA cord they're using has like one of the pins bent, so they're like, oh, let's bend this into shape. They bend it back and it's still happening. It's like, oh, it must be your laptop, and they're just shrug it off like that. So I'm like, all right, we can't do anything because we can't show the games. And then on a whim, I'm like, wait, let me try something. Originally, what I do is I split the footage, so like they duplicate the screen. So it's one side's the laptop, so people can play off the laptop, and the other one's on the projector, so the audience can see the game. I switched to just a projector, and then it worked perfectly fine. So we were like, all right, whatever, it works. But now, no one can look at the screen to play the game, and we have all these couches set up on the stage, so we have to shift all the couches over, which eventually we just don't use. Everyone just stands up and like stares up at this like projected screen, like what, 15 feet above the ground, like way up in the corner of like an auditorium. And even then, like it's still a little bit dark, so like it worked great for Gradius 5 because it was all bright colors. But then Emil's challenge of Pikmin 3 comes up, and it was Battle Bingo. He's like, all right, you got to play Battle Bingo against me. So first off, we need to figure out where to put the sensor bar for this projected screen 15 feet above the ground. And I don't even remember what the hell happened. Do you remember where they put the sensor bar?
Oh, we put it on the table because there was a little because the prize table was right there, so we put it on that.
All right.
Because of that. Yeah. Because it was me and other John running tech support essentially, so we kept running on and pushing out the games and switching everything.
And then the best part was, so what I do usually is the consoles are run on standard RCA because I have an old RCA capture card that plays things in real time. So that's why you play off the laptop, because there's no lag. The problem with playing a game in RCA is that blown up on a projector screen, it looks like shit. At least certain games do. Pikmin 3 was one of them. They played Battle Bingo, and they couldn't tell what each card was on the bingo card. So, cue up what was probably 10 minutes of them just playing Battle Bingo, trying to figure out what they needed to pick up to win. I think Emil won the challenge by picking up, like, everything possible except for, like, was it 3 things he needed to win? It got to a point where anything he picked up after a certain point would make him win by default. It was just so dumb.
Yeah.
It's funny, because that challenge has probably caused us the most problems, too, because that was the one where we figured out that the Wii U...
Oh, update?
Yeah, the Wii U update. Because Emil plays he downloads his games digitally and puts them on an external hard drive. But I have a physical copy, so I brought my physical copy to One Throne Controllers years ago, and we put it in. But because he used the digital version, and he had an external hard drive always plugged in, the update files for Pikmin 3 were also on the external hard drive. So without the external hard drive, the game read my version 1.0 disc and was like, hey, this isn't version 1.05 or whatever, so you can't play the game. So that, whatever Throne Controllers that was, I think that was the last Prime one.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because that was the one where that dude got like a score of 8.
Yeah, and then lost to a computer at Pong.
Oh my god. So much dumb Throne Controller shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, that challenge took like 10 minutes at Com Bravo.
Yeah.
But that was actually like once it got going and we got past that issue, it was a good run.
Yeah. Well, it was also nice because the people let us stay for an extra half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave us like an extra half hour, and then we almost bled into the Grant Kirkhope's panel. So when I saw him walking around during the con, I was just like, I'm sorry, I took over part of your panel time. I'm sorry. And he probably didn't even notice or care.
Probably not.
That guy seems like he does not like give a shit, which is kind of awesome.
No, I follow him on Twitter and he does not. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I guess, Reese, do you have any extra stories for the kid? We talked about the I hate you and the cutting off line stories. Do you have any other ones you can think of off the top of your head?
Kikyo, yeah, I'm still using RPG Maker for the show. Really should switch that thing over. Yeah, then Grant Kirkhope enlisted you to take all his photos. Right, because we bumped into Grant Kirkhope in the vendor's hall at one point, because Skitch wanted to go over Skitch wanted to go over and talk to him. Dex was over there, Dex is sweet, so I chatted with Dex for a bit. And then, like, was it Skitch wanted a photo, or Otto wanted a photo, or Juker? One of the guys, the guys maybe.
It was Skitch, Juker, and Tim.
They all wanted photos with him. So I was just like, I'll take a photo, and then I just kept getting handed the cameras over and over again. Some random fans came up to Grant Kirkhope and wanted a photo with him. Tim photobombed some random girl's photo with Grant Kirkhope. But they had to redo it because Grant was like talking the whole time, so he looked like he was asleep in the photo.
Yes, so he's just confirming they're so mad at not being picked one. I didn't hear the signing one because I wasn't at the signing. That was when me and G and John and Mike got food.
Oh my god. Comments like, oh, by the way, John, you got some nice shots on a meal with that Nerf gun versus Timbits. Dude, I should show that Nerf gun off.
Yeah, that is a pretty sweet Nerf gun.
Alright, give me a sec.
Nice piece.
It's just sitting on the coffee table. So, there's this cool person we met last year at Com Bravo. I think Turbo Toaster is her, like, tag. Her name's Kat. And she does, like, a lot of Borderlands stuff. She's a big fan of the series, so she paints, like, these Borderlands, like, controller boxes and stuff like that. They're really cool. But she also paints Nerf guns. So, yeah, I'll just do it on the intermission. It's not a big deal. Alright. Blah, blah, terrible webcam. Hey! I'm very sweaty, I'm sorry. So she makes these really cool Nerf guns. She modifies them. So she took one of the Nerf Rebel, one of the female, like, revolver guns, and turned it into this. So, like, it's painted like a bandit's revolver from Borderlands. It's actually really sweet. I was running around the whole con with this, like, on my belt clip. So it's just like a hammer lock, like, you pull down like that, and then you just fire the dart. So, it's got really good range, too.
She increased the spring mechanism in that, and I think shoots
No,
far.
she didn't. I asked her. I'm like,
really?
I'm like, you did a good job modifying, like, the spring on it. She's like, I didn't do that. That's just how well that gun shoots.
Really? Wow, that seems better than it should.
Bandits don't make revolvers in Borderlands. Oh, my bad, Otto. Sorry.
Shoot. I was just about to say something else that I completely forgot. Dang it, I'm too tired for this.
So like the whole con Bravo, I was walking around with this gun in my bag or like on my holster clip, just being like, I need an excuse to fire this. Because there was also like a Nerf battle room. But every time I went there, it was closed. And the one time it was open, we had to go to another panel or we went out for lunch or something. I forget what it was exactly. But it was funny because we walked in the room and it was just like a bunch of like cardboard boxes like propped up like walls. And like, I guess I shouldn't have expected anything else, but it was kind of cool. I'm just sad I never actually got to shoot it. There's hopefully a Nerf event coming up in like a month or so here. I'm hoping, G, if you're still awake, which I doubt it, you'll know the details better than I do. There's supposed to be like a big Nerf war having on one of the campuses, and I'll probably bring this thing with me.
Also, someone said check donations.
We got 4 donations. One from Nicole that says, for whatever reason, Twitch no longer accepts PayPal subscriptions for my country of Puerto Rico. So this will have to do for now. Sorry it's not much. Best of luck finding a new place. Thank you, Nicole. I really appreciate it. And that's really weird that it won't accept PayPal subscriptions from there. But I think they accept Subway cards, which is weird. You can sub on Twitch with a Subway card. I think they just wanted to go for the joke of sub.
You can do it with a bunch of gift cards, I think, not just Subway.
Kirby5790 donates and says, hey, it's Kirby in the chat. I asked and you said sure, so why not? So here's some cash for double dealing character plus some extra just because. And he links to Playism so I can pick it up. So that's a Toho game. He also donates again and says, you also might want to know what you're doing in DDC, so he links to the wiki for it. Oh, he links to the English patch, which is even better. That might also help. Thank you, Kirby. And Kikyo donates and once again does her donation message in comic form. And let's see if we can get this on screen. Desktop cam. That should do it. Although it's cutting off the top again for some reason. Hello, Mr. John. I hope you are having a nice relaxing day, especially since you've been doing so much traveling. I know how it feels to travel a lot. I have nightmares of 16-hour trips from Florida to Japan with 2 crying nephews. Not too fun. Ew, I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
That's nasty. Anyways, I'm super excited about 200% Mixed Juice coming out on Steam soon. Even if I contributed no art for it, maybe we could in the future we could see it on a stream. What was 200% Mixed Juice? Was that the... Is it another board game? I can't remember. Like someone, I think she was actually telling me what it was. She said it was better than 100% Orange Juice. I remember that. There's an art contest going on to win a free copy. If I win, I'm going to give it to either you or a sub. I don't know yet. Also, something Waluigi related. I wondered what your thoughts are about the theory that Waluigi was the main antagonist of the Wrecking Crew games. Just in case you didn't know, in Wrecking Crew, the main bad guy is called Foreman Spike, and he looks kind of like Waluigi. You have to admit that is totally a Waluigi pose. I'll be honest. His color scheme in the original Wrecking Crew, I thought he was supposed to be Wario, or he was what eventually turned into Wario. But then there's Wrecking Crew 96 or 98, whatever it is for the Super Famicom, and I think Wario rather, is actually in the game instead of Spike, or they might both be in there. But yeah, no, I've always figured he was supposed to be Wario, and then they were just like, eh. Anyways, it makes sense because in Mario Kart DS, Waluigi's cart was a forklift, which was what Foreman Spike always rode on. Also in Mario DDR, the song that plays when you battle Waluigi is the theme from Wrecking Crew. Interesting, huh? That's actually a pretty good theory. I like it. Sorry I blabbered on about that. I like random facts and stuffs. Also, there's a second link in the message. It's a silly animation that features Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star as a space marine. What?
Okay.
Funny story. My friend decided to draw Space Marine Kenshiro, and the next day some random guy used it in this animation. I don't know. I just figured you would find it entertaining. I'm going to have to check that out. He tried to kill me with a forklift. Ole! Let's check this out first before we put it on the screen.
Shinigami 101, 19 months.
Shinigami! Funny we mentioned you earlier. Thanks for subbing for 19 months. Here's your egg.
You will give me an egg.
Alright. I gotta find... This is kind of amazing so far, I'm not gonna lie. It's very true to Fist of the North Star. Oh my god! Oh my god! I just need that picture on screen. It's incredible.
Yeah, boy.
Come on, come on. There he is. Oh my god. So, when she said Space Marine, I wasn't thinking Warhammer Space Marine. Ah, fuck, of course it's cut off. Wait, what? Why did that not help? What are you doing? Hang on. I thought I had one of these specifically set for this size. Nope. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is Kenshiro as a Warhammer Space Marine. That is kind of awesome. Holy shit. I'll link that in the chat for people who want to see that whole thing. Can you explain what you were doing at a late-night Beyblade tournament? Alright, I'll answer that, and then we'll probably close it, because it's, like, coming close to 4 o'clock now. My time, which means it's worse everywhere else. So, a friend of mine, he runs all these major tournaments in Calgary. Usually it's Smash Brothers related. He calls it, like, Salt Flats or something like that. But there's also other tournaments there, too. Specifically, like, you know, Street Fighter, any anime fighting game. Mortal Kombat 10 was one. I specifically, because I knew I'd get wrecked in Smash because the Calgary scene is really good, I entered Mario Kart 8, I entered Dive Kick, and I entered the Mystery Tournament. Now, the Mystery Tournament is every round is a completely different game you play, and it's double elimination. So it started off fairly well. It started off with Duck Game. So I cleared that round and made it to the next one. The first losers bracket was like Battle Tanks for the N64. And then the next losers round was Banjo-Kazooie, or no, Banjo-Tooie, like first-person shooter multiplayer. The second winners round was a shit show because he picked a game called Crawl.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you know Crawl, you know that game is fairly aggravating. And kind of interesting with how it works, because one player is alive at a time, and the other 3 are controlling monsters trying to kill him. Whoever kills him regains their humanity, turns into a human. The idea is you have to be a human, get to at least level 10, and then go fight a boss. If you fight the boss, you win. The boss is also controlled by the other players. The problem is, you only get 3 tries at the boss. So, like, if you're the human player who loses to the boss gets kicked out, and he has low health, so it's easy for, like, one of the other players to kill him and become human. But if you do not defeat him, if none of the players can defeat him in the 3 tries, like the 3 tries are shared between all 4 players, whoever dies the last time, their save file gets deleted from the game. It's as if they never played. The idea is also, no one wins because no one escaped. So the way it worked in this tournament was that if someone won, they won and everyone else was eliminated. If no one won, they were all eliminated.
Okay.
So, out of the, I want to say it was either 12 or 16 people who were in round 2 of this tournament, one person made it through Crawl. Everyone else failed horribly. The one person who won was in my group. And it wasn't me, I can tell you that with confidence. I was the only person in my group who played Crawl. Everyone was level 10 before I got past level 1. Because I was getting shit on non-stop in that game.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything. So, this one guy, as a result, went from being in like what would have been the quarterfinals to grand finals. And everyone else was knocked into the losers bracket. So then in the losers bracket, since that was all he had left, it went PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, top 2 move on. Then it went screen cheat, top 2 move on. But he did screen cheat weird, because he did the first round was standard, like, my first deathmatch, first to 5, or you set it to 10, so first to 10, on, like, the default, the museum.
Yep.
Then for my round, because he knew a bunch of us had played the game before, he set it to a different map, and he set it to a mode where you can only fire once, and then you either have to wait for a timer to count down, or you have to wait for everyone else to shoot before you can shoot. So basically, like, instead of spamming bullets and getting kills or finding people easily, we had to, like, stealthily run around, wait for someone to mess up, and then pick them off, and it took forever. Keep in mind, at this point, it's like 1 a.m. because this tournament was going on alongside a bunch of Smash tournaments, so people were, like, in Smash and had to wait for those to end. So, screen cheat ends, and we make it to the next round, which is not what I expected it to be. It was Rocket League. He made it so that we were on teams of 2 playing Rocket League. I ended up on a team, like, out of the whole group, only one of us had ever played Rocket League before. And he was on the opposing team. And it was best 2 out of 3, and unsurprisingly, that team won. Our first, like, I had never played, so, like, I had a hard time controlling the game. The game ended, like, 3-1. The second game, I scored, like, 4 goals and made it 5-0, and then they came back and won it in overtime.
Ooh.
We were so defeated. It was just so bad. But, so, yeah, I got eliminated there. Which sucked, because if I had won the Rocket League round, I would have actually got my money back. Because it was a payout of top 3. I think first place, or third place was, like, your entry fee back. Second place was, like, $25, and first place was, like, $90. So after that, it became, there were 3 players left. One person was in, like, grand finals, and there were the other 2 in losers, and they played Mount Your Friends. And we learned in Mount Your Friends, it's actually very easy to make someone incapable of winning, because you can block off one of the sides. So, like, the guy couldn't get any of his characters up at all, because, like, the whole section was blocked off, so he lost by default. So it came to finals, and it ends up the 2 people were brothers. So we have brothers playing, and Brad's like, I've got this crazy thing. I always like to make something crazy. Last year, apparently, it was... it was some game on a DDR pad, but it was a game you wouldn't normally play on a DDR pad. I think it was like Smash Brothers on a DDR pad or something like that.
Oh, God.
It was evil what he did. This year, he walks out with a giant cardboard box. He's like, you ever play this as a kid? Pops it open. It's a set of Beyblades. So the guys had to make their own Beyblades and then fight these Beyblades against each other. But no one knew how to make Beyblades except for, like, the other people that were already eliminated. So other people had to make their Beyblades to actually fight, and then it was first to 15.
What?
Yeah, first to 15 points in Beyblade. And
That was short, but still.
yeah, keep in mind this is now 2 a.m. So they're playing Beyblades. They keep breaking them. They keep getting them stuck on the spinners, and they have to keep switching out for other Beyblades, except for the guy who was in Grand, like the winner. He was like, his was fine the entire time, but the other dude, his brother, was just kept falling apart. So the score to Beyblade, I think, went 15-13. So it took a long ass time. And the guy who won was the guy in losers finals, so they had to do one more match.
Oh.
And of course, Brad, being the dick he is, to rub it in, picked the game that I would have dominated at compared to the group, Lethal League, because the only people there who knew how to play Lethal League was Brad and myself. So they don't know how to play the game. They just have the most lackluster final ever. No hype. Everyone's just like, one hit die every time on like speed 8. And there's just this lackluster, like, oh, okay, you won, you did it, hooray. Everyone else is like, fuck, we can go home, finally! And then Brad and I just play, like, an actual match, like, where we know we're doing, the speed gets up to, like, 1,000 at least. And people are, like, actually, like, showing, like, interest and hype. They're like, yeah, this is what this game's supposed to look like. Sorry, guys. But, so yeah, I left there, yeah, it ended at 3 a.m. Then I gave a guy a ride home to, like, the other end of town. So I got home at like 4 or 4:30 from like this stupid tournament that started at 6:30. This whole thing started at like 6:30 or 7, and it went till 3 a.m. It was the worst decision I've ever made, which is why I will probably do it again in the future.
Also, that's not true, and you know it.
I know. I've done much worse decisions. That's just the most recent one I regret.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I did it.
Yay!
So that'll do it for this stream. Thanks to everyone who tuned in and kind of hung out. We went like what, 3.5 hours?
Yeah, a little.
Actually, yeah, you came in when I was still doing Q&A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3.5. Yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in. Proper stream. Hopefully this weekend, cannot guarantee. Definitely will not be tomorrow. I'm definitely not streaming tomorrow. Luca is streaming Doors Mask tomorrow, so I suggest you tune in and watch that. That'll be a good watch. I'm gonna go to bed and wake up and try to find somewhere to live. That might be important.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can.
Yeah, it's...
Thanks for being on call tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me, dude.
I might do another one of these just like super laid-back streams again where I'm just playing whatever the fuck I want. Try to beat some games again. 'Cause I've been finding lately I've not been playing games to actually beat them. It's been starting to get to me, really, so...
I know that feeling. I had that problem actually like last week.
Zeth, thanks for the last-minute resub. Here's your egg.
You will
Which is why I
give me
beat
an
all of
egg.
Bioshock Infinite in 2 days.
Jesus, dude.
Because I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna marathon this thing. And then I regretted it, because I did not like that game.
I came at the very end of that stream. I'm not fixing that sentence. Nicely done, or true Ori Guardian. Alright, take it easy, guys. I'll see you hopefully sometime on the weekend. No guarantees. Either way, let's go.
Bye.
Disappointed!
Blah, 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 blah.